What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, today's episode, we're taking a break from house and car work, and I'm finally going on vacation. As you can see behind me, we got the Voyages cruise ship, and I got my good friend Princey from Texas.
Hello.
He's joined me for this cruise ship. Now, he's been on a cruise before, I have not, so it's the first time experience. So he's accustomed to doing cruise ships, but this is his first time for Voyages because I believe he did a cruise line for, which one was it?
For Carnival.
Carnival.
Long time ago, over 20 years ago.
Where did you guys go for Carnival?
Went to Mexico and Jamaica.
Mexico and Jamaica,
yeah,
okay.
Oh, and Grand Cayman Islands, so 3 stops.
All right, well, this one was supposed to go to Dominican Republic. However, it was diverted over to Turks, and then we're going to the Bahamas for the last stop. So we're gonna go ahead and see what this cruise ship's all about. And we're gonna take you guys for a ride. And we're gonna show you guys everything from the food, all the entertainment.
All the awesome people, you know, and meeting some fun people who wanna have a good time. This is adults only, no children, so, you know, they'll be ready to let loose.
Absolutely, so I think this is gonna be a great experience. It's only for 5 days, so we're gonna take you guys for the ride on what it's like for a Voyages cruise. So let's go ahead and get sailing.
With Voyages.
Okay, before you go ahead and enter the ship, you got all these lines right here. So I believe it's from 2 o'clock, 2:15, 2:30. It's up to 3 o'clock right now. Our entrance time is 3:15, by the way. So everybody's got their corresponding lines. And then basically what you want to do is go ahead and check in your luggage. So you see the luggage carts right there, and there's the main entrance. So you're gonna go through security. They're gonna do x-rays, scan your baggage. You're only able to bring in 1 bottle of wine and no liquids. So that's the situation at hand. So basically we're just waiting for the line to open up for 3:15. We already had a quick lunch. So the trolley that's running back to downtown, it wasn't coming. So we decided to stay here and get some food off the food truck. So I'll go ahead and do the next step here shortly.
All right, so here we are in the building for Voyages, about to embark on Valiant Lady for Dominican Days cruise that, as was mentioned, is not going to Dominican Republic. We are now going to the passport area where they ask for verification of our passports, and this time slot here is for 3:15. And here it is, 2:27. So
Let's see what you see.
military time, yeah. So we got in 45-50 minutes early, which is nice. And what they will do is they'll give us a digital wristband that serves as our room card to get in the cabin, and also for purchasing drinks or anything that you want to purchase on board. So that's what they'll give us. A digital smart wristband that is basically your access for everything on the ship.
Very good.
It's tied to our credit card accounts and our bar tab and so forth.
All right, well, hopefully we get across it real quick here.
Yep, and I mean, look at the number of kiosks too. So they have a lot of employees.
That's right.
Passport time. See ya.
All right, guys, we're heading up to security. So as you can see over here, we got some X-ray machines. There's the X-ray machines. And I believe we actually got to go through a full body scanner. So we're gonna see how this works, and hopefully we don't get stopped with security, and hopefully it's a smooth process. All right, let's go ahead and get to the security point. All right, guys, so we finally made it through security. There was one pitfall. They had to run my backpack through security twice. I don't know what the reason is. They asked me if I had a watch. I told them I was wearing the wristwatch. But anyhow, made it through security. As you can see behind me, this is Embarkment right here. So we're about to board the ship officially. So I believe we got all the documentation taken care of. They checked our passports. We got this interactive wristbands. So the only thing we need to do is split the bar tab, because we got a bar tab package, and then we should be good to go. I believe, according to the luggage, what they're gonna do is they're gonna put our luggage in front of the door, and then once we get in the room, we can load the luggage in. So they're not allowed to go to the room for whatever reason. So gave the guy a nice tip. So hopefully the luggage is sitting there waiting at the front door when we arrive. So let's go ahead and get to the room, get situated, and I'll show you guys what's inside our room.
Right this way, folks. Come on in. Right over here. Hey, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome. Enjoy. It's fine. Ahoy.
Voyages, we made it.
Yep.
Okay, finally got our luggage delivered to the room. Took them about 2 hours after entering the ship. Anyhow, the concierge finally got the bed situation figured out. So this is oriented in L shape. So you got one bed right here, another bed right there. This is not a bunk bed situation, but I think this is going to work out pretty well. All right, let me go ahead and give you guys a quick tour of this little workstation right here. So you got this flat surface right there. You got some glass mugs. You got some water. It looks like this is powered curtains perhaps. So I'm pushing this button and there it is. Electric curtains. That's pretty nice. And push the button again on the bottom. There's that bottom button. And the curtains are opening automatically. Pretty cool. Anyways, below this wood slats right here, you got a micro refrigerator. So I've got 2 wine bottles in there just chilling. 2 little storage shelves, the right hand side, and then you got the desk work surface with a regular telephone, a built-in lamp, and then looks like got a little iPad situation right there. So, and then this is basically how you control the TV with all the entertainment and whatnot, room controls, entertainment, services, information. You got some USB connectivity. Looks like I got some international plugs as well, along with the USA plugs. And it's a pretty ample working surface, just in case you need to do some work on a laptop. Just some simple artwork on the walls, along with a mirror. And then moving to the main focal wall, you got these wood slats and an LG flat screen TV. I'm gonna guesstimate this is probably a 40-inch television. Okay, over here on the opposite wall, I got a big soffit with an illuminated LED strip around the inside right there. And then it looks like got some night lights. On and off switches. There's basically 3 of them on the wall right there. And then for some furnishings, got a C-shaped table, a regular chair. On the opposite side right here, got an armrest with another wood platform for drinks and food. And then right here, we got some miscellaneous switches. And then right below that, got some USB built-in plugs and a USA AC outlet. Now I'm pretty detail oriented, so as far as the room carpet's concerned, this is a low profile carpet, and you got some carpet base, and you got aluminum cap on top of the base right here. Now for those of you detail oriented with construction, I'm not too impressed with this outside corner. This should have been an outside 45 right there instead of cutting it straight. So it kind of bothers me a little bit, but that's just my OCD talking. And then right here we got a recycle and a waste basket, and then underneath the desk you got this pull away little bench. So it's kind of a nice little hideaway feature right there. And that just kind of illustrates some of the amenities that's included in the room right here.
And they also gave us a hard copy of the activities for today.
Activity sheet, yeah. So I think this is for each day, right?
Yes, for each day they'll have a new printed list. Obviously everything is on the app as well, but for those who are old school, you also have a printed sheet.
Very good. All right, let's take a look at this bathroom right here to see what this thing's all about. It's almost like an airplane. Okay, looks like you got some tile floor. You got the sink toilet bowl, of course. Towels hang up on the wall, and you got a mirror. And then you got the sink counter, the sink bowl. And then taking a look, that's the shower right there. Let's take a look inside this thing. All right, it's tight quarters inside the shower, but it will do. It's not too bad. All right, take a look at the ceiling shower. You got a downlight, and then you got the shower head, basically for a rain shower style, I guess. And then you got your shampoo and conditioner hanging up. And it looks like there's a washing wand if you want to use that. And it looks like that's the mixing valve. And then you got a grab bar right there. So not too bad. It's basically just a one big plastic encasement right there. All right, so that's just a quick tour of the bathroom that's included on the sea terrace of this ship. And then right here you got a little thermostat. You can't tell the exact temperature, so you got plus and minuses. And then you got, of course, the evacuation route that's probably required by code. And then right here on the right hand side, once you enter a room, you got basically a clothes rack with some hangers. Got a little shelf right there. And then you got this little curtain in case you don't want to look at all the clothes hanging up. It looks like this is an enclosed closet. You got a room safe, you got life jackets, and you got some miscellaneous open shelves. And then right here, you got some drawers in order to store your clothes if you wish to do so. And of course, you got a mirror in case you want to see how you're dressed. Hello, world. Okay, it looks like Princey is right on the balcony. Let's go ahead and take a look, see what this view is all about. This is gonna be an interesting situation. So I'm a little nervous right now, getting by the edge because I'm afraid of heights. And I can see you got some emergency lifeboats. We haven't departed ways just yet. We're still at the port. And of course, each of these sea terrace rooms has a hanging hammock, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, chilling.
Yeah, Prince
Vacation mode.
is having already a good time utilizing that hammock right there.
Yeah, you got it.
And then we got a metal chair right there, and a second one, and a little table. So I think this is a little cool little upgrade they gave us. So thank you, Virgin Voyages, for giving this free room upgrade. All right, guys, just to outline the room amenities, the embarkment and disembarkment process on the 6-day, 5-night cruise of Virgin Voyages. Starting off with the embarkment process, we had an allocated time of 3:15. However, we got on the ship much earlier than anticipated, so thumbs up to that with Virgin Voyages. Process was very smooth, going through security, basically went through without a hitch, except I had to check my bag twice for whatever reason, but that's just small details. Anyhow, the room itself was phenomenal. I think it was ample room, it wasn't too cramped. And then basically the sea terrace itself, you know, plenty of space for 2 people hanging out there, you know, watching the ocean or whatever you might want to do out there. Drying the swimsuits, I guess that was beneficial because there actually was a hook right there on the back wall where you could hang up some clothes to air dry. So I like that feature. The bathroom was, you know, kind of tight, but, you know, it is what it is. You're not spending too much time in the bathroom, you know, to get ready for the day. So anyways, the sea terrace room on Virgin Voyages, I give that a thumbs up. And then the disembarkment process, it was a little crowded, I'm not gonna lie about that. So we had to wait in line, but the line did move relatively quick. Disembarkment day, surprisingly, a lot of the restaurants were still open. So, you know, Princey and I, we got into the Wake restaurant for breakfast, which is very rare. So, you know, I had steak and eggs, and Princey, what'd you have?
They call it egg hole because they used, wasn't an actual egg in there, and they made it look like an egg, but I asked for an egg on the side scrambled, and so they provided that. That was really good. It was very tasty on this nice breaded, almost like cornbread, but it wasn't sweet. It was really tasty.
Okay, and then my steak and eggs, it was absolutely just perfect. So if you guys can get in the Wake for breakfast, highly recommend that. It's very tough to get in, just a little FYI. So anyhow, you know, the ship is in still full operation, you know, on disembarkment day, which is kind of shocking. You know, the nice restaurants, the coffee house is pretty busy. And anyhow, disembarkment was very smooth, went through customs without a hitch, and had to turn in the bracelet in order to access the room, you know, so they can recycle that. So anyhow, the embarkment, disembarkment process, and the room itself, I'm gonna give 2 thumbs up to. So Virgin Voyages made sure that everything was smooth and that the room was actually a very comfortable stay. So anyhow, Virgin Voyages, I give 2 thumbs up. Princey, what do you think about that?
I agree with that, but one pro tip I want to add is when you make the reservations for breakfast, they call it brunch, and dinner, assuming you book some, you know, well in advance, 45 days in advance, the app goes live where you can start booking your meals. And we didn't do that until like 40 days in advance, and by then all the popular times will be out. And as Mr. Random Rebuilds mentioned, that the Wake restaurant is booked. So we were basically stuck, I shouldn't say stuck, but razzle dazzle restaurant for the first 5 days, and then finally got the Wake on the last day. And then if you don't book reservations, there's always the galley that's open, and there's a couple of stations there that are open 24/7. So it's basically like a food court. You just grab and go whatever you want, and some of the food they'll prepare to your liking. But definitely 45 days in advance, book your restaurants.
All right, guys, I hope this video gives you a thorough understanding of the embarkment, disembarkment process, along with the room amenities itself. Anyhow, if you found this video helpful or entertaining, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and have a fantastic day.